everything.
Well, tell me one of the things that reflections from angles has to do with time zones. I don't need to know everything, just one of the things. Go ahead.
Because the sun is local and it's not a fucking line that you can just like you have a fucking.
Okay, what has that got to do with time zones?
That is about because there is twilight zones and there is difficulties about it because
we're talking about time zones. What has this got to do with time zones?
Because the sun is above, very close to the Earth. And
so you think all time zones relate exactly and directly to the position of the sun?
It's not given exactly the same.
Okay, so it doesn't matter then. Doesn't make any difference, this angle crap, does it? Doesn't affect the time zone in any way. If you want to, at 2 o'clock, you can say it's 4 o'clock. Doesn't matter, doesn't change where the sun is in the sky, doesn't change any angles of anything. You can just do that if you want to, can't you?
How old are you, Gempanda? You're
old enough, Johnny, old enough. So do you want to answer my question?
Why are you acting like you're 15 years old and don't know anything?
Because I'm talking to a mindless moron who's saying stuff that an 8-year-old wouldn't say. How about that?
Oh, wow. So, using
your question?
My argument, you're using specular reflection to my question.
So, okay, so can you give me any example or citation of someone who selected the time zone for a country based on specular reflection?
Yeah, and do you know what specular reflection is?
Yeah, go on then. Don't just say yeah and then ask me a question. Show me this. Get me this citation of someone saying, we base the time zones in our country on specular reflection. Let's see.
You're trying
Can you get me that citation or can you not get me that citation? Which is true, Johnny?
My point was that you
I don't care about your point. I've heard your point. Your point is that time zones are the result of specular reflection. So I want to know which country chose their time zones on this basis. And you said, when I asked you, do you have a citation for this? The first word out of your mouth was yes. So where is it?
You're wrong. I was talking about you.
I'm asking you a question. What is there for me to be wrong about?
You are trying to specular reflection my question and asking me
I'm trying to specular reflection your question. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything in English.
You're trying to speculate that I am saying and asking me the same question I'm asking you.
You're lost.
I'm asking you to name this country that you're saying it has to be symmetrical. And the reason it has to be symmetrical is something to do with some angle. And the reason for that you've given me, because I asked you why, and you said it's because of some angle to the sun and specular reflection. So if that's the case, I want to see which countries selected their time zones on that basis. What method did they use? I want to see evidence that happened.
Can I talk?
Because I know that's completely made up bollocks, Johnny, that has not an ounce of truth in it. It's absolute nonsense that you've made up. I know it is.
You are using Nathan Oakley fucking method. It's like you're fucking in love with him. You are copying him. Why are you doing that?
I can't believe you're saying such mindlessly stupid shit. It's unbelievable.
You really love Nathan Oakley.
You're supposed to be an adult.
Hey, Jen, while we're waiting for Johnny to grow up, is there any chance you could give Bob a rolls? Thank you.
Yeah. Sure, no problem.